Hello, everyone. Welcome to Temple Talks. This is our first live virtual webinar. So welcome. My name is Ore from Arami Essentials. It's really nice to have you all here, and we're really excited for today. So, drop us a comment, let us know what your name is, where you're from, what you're looking forward to, what you want to see. If you have any questions, you can send us any questions at all. And, we have loads of games, surprises, talks, really cool stuff waiting for you today. So we're really happy that you're all here. If you have any consultation questions about your skin, you can send a message to Evelyn Army Customer Care. She's our top customer care person, and she's online right now. So you can just send her a private message to let her know if you have any questions at all. She'll be more than happy to help. So just send her a private message. You can also send us a WhatsApp on our line. You can send us a DM, but Evelyn's going to be busy here anyway, so it's always good to talk to her here. So thanks so much for joining. Thank you so much for coming. I can see people saying where they're from. Hi, Faye from Lagos. Hi, Wegba from Abuja. Hi, Rike from Ibadan. Really nice to have you all. And yeah, we'll really just start and get into it. So before I start, as I said, my name is Ore. I'm from Army Essentials. I'm the founder of Army Essentials. And also today we have Orezi Malaka, who is the founder of Mind County. So she'll be giving a talk later today. And then we have two people from the Army team, Evelyn and Emanuela, who are both on the Army team. So they will also be talking a little later. So basically, just to start, I wanted to kind of just see how everyone is doing and all, and basically talk a little bit about, one of the things that we have brought out in this time, which is called Pure Drops. It's our hand sanitizer. So really, I just want to know how everyone is doing. Hi, Catherine from London. Hi, Regina from Abuja. Hi, Tori Lokbe from Lagos. Hi, Benny from Benin. Hi, Tomilayo from Lagos. Hi, Abiodun from Abeokuta. Hi, Precious from Lagos. So yeah, if you're just joining, this is Temple Talks. I'm Ora Rinshewe, and I'm the founder of Army Essential. So just say hi. Really nice to meet you all. Really happy to have everyone on. And, we're here to just kind of relax. There's nothing really so formal about what's happening now. It's all just meant to be really chilled and everything. So feel free to ask any questions. Feel free to, talk and let us know how everything is going and all that. How is everyone finding, I guess we're kind of in a transitional stage. So we have the lockdown, which is kind of over, but then it is still on. I don't know where what's happening in your states or the other countries that you're in, but in Lagos, where I am based, it's they've eased the lockdown. So the lockdown is not as prevalent as it was, but now we're just kind of in limbo, not really sure what's happening next or what to do. I know some people are still working from home, people are still in the office and everything. How is that going? How are you finding this time? Drop us a message, let us know if you want any tips or guidance for how to navigate this time. We're also happy to talk to you about that as well. So just send us a message, let us know how you are. I think for me, I'm just trying to adjust. So having, Army, we're actually a virtual team, mostly except from the production team. But even now, we have to ensure that our factory is hygienic, and we're also maintaining social distancing as well. So it's meant that our factory is not as communal as it usually was. So that's not as nice, but we're getting used to it. I think you just have to get used to it, right? So how's it going for you guys? Like, let me know. I definitely want to know how you're all doing, and how you feel and how everything is going. So feel free during this time. Remember, this is like our virtual retreat. So we just want to have a just chill time. There's nothing too serious. It's yes, it's on Zoom, so I guess it's like a webinar, right? But at the same time, it's just chilled. We're just hanging. There's no big deal about it. So just feel free. Tell us how you're feeling, how you're doing. Darele from London said she's COVID secure. So she's saying that, we should not even worry. We're all good. We're not gonna, get sick. So let's just claim that and all and everything. So yeah, I mean, in the middle of the talks, if you have any questions, concerns, and everything, just send us a message and we will be happy to talk to you about all that you want to. So let us know what you need from us and what you're expecting and everything. So yeah, thank you. Oh, great. Emanuela's here. Hi, Emanuela.
Hi, I'm so sorry.
Hi, pretty.
Thank
So
you.
Emanuela is actually from the Army team. She works in operations. She's amazing. So yeah, please hit her up if you have any questions about how Army runs. If you're interested to know how we're working as a team and everything, please let her know. You can send her a question as well. Evelyn and Orezi, will you be able to turn on your video and your mic just so that I can do a quick introduction?
Hello.
Hi, Orezi. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you.
Good. So Orezi is the founder of Mind County, as I mentioned. Orezi, do you want to tell the panel, not the panelists, sorry, the attendees a bit more about yourself?
Okay, my name is Arzi Mena Malaka. I'm the founder of Mind County. So I love all things colorful and I love studying the mind. So Mind County is a spa for your mind, a space where you take care of your mind. We have group therapy sessions, we have one-on-one counseling, we have a breed lounge, which is taking socializing to the next level, and we also have a still room for meditation and having me time. So self-care for your mind. So that's about Mind County for now.
Awesome. Thank you, Orezi. Thank you so much. So we'll be hearing from Orezi a little later on all things to do with the mind. She's going to be giving us some tips on how to just remain more mindful in this time and everything. And then lastly, we have Evelyn, also from the Army team. Evelyn, do you want to introduce yourself? Can't hear you. No. Okay, so while she sorts out her mic, Evelyn is our customer care representative. She's the head of customer care. So if you're ever responding to a DM or you send us an email or you call our phone, this is the face of who you're speaking with. So Evelyn, over to you. We can't hear you. You're muted. Say something.
Still can't hear me.
I hear you now. Great.
Yes,
Okay. All right. My name is and the customer.
Okay, I think Evelyn's
well, today I'll be choosing. Can
Evelyn,
you hear me?
Yes, perfect now.
Okay. So I'm the customer care. So whenever you send us a message, Instagram, emails, calls, I'm the one who always attends to you. So thank you for joining in today.
Thanks, Evelyn. So I guess Evelyn's having some slight technical issues, but we'll fix that and everything. So Evelyn, if you can hear me, maybe sign out and then log back in. You might be able to do that. Okay, no, you're fine now. You're fine. Don't worry. I can hear you. I can see you.
Oh, so, okay.
Yeah, so thank you. So that's everyone that's going to be online today. And you will see a bit more about us later. So yes, send a message or anything. Evelyn, you've got some fans. Someone just said Evelyn has a great service approach. That's awesome. So, at Army, customer care is honestly very, very important to us because like we always say, if our customers are not happy, we won't exist. So we have to keep you happy. We want you to be happy. Let us know how we can make you happier and everything. So just to check that everybody can hear me, I've just gotten a message that my voice is a bit low. So please let me know if you're having any difficulty hearing me so I can move a bit closer. But yeah, thank you guys for joining. So we'll just move into the first part of Temple Talk. So as I said, if you're joining, my name is Ore. I'm the founder of Army Essentials. And today, this is our first virtual retreat. Nothing serious, nothing formal. We just want to chill with you, understand you a bit better, and just, you know, you're our family. We're a community, and we just want you to feel like you know us as well, and we want to know you more. So please feel free, send any messages, any questions. I'm seeing that we're nearing 100 attendees. So I just wanted to know, I just wanted to make a note that once we reach 100 attendees, we won't be able to have any more people on Zoom. But if you have any friends that want to join and they're not able to get into the Zoom link, please let them know that they can watch live on Facebook. We're on Facebook Live right now. We're streaming as I talk. So yeah, so anyway, let's get into it. So basically, the first thing that we kind of wanted to just do is kind of show you how we use one of our newest products, which is Pure Drops. So Pure Drops is our hand sanitizing gel. So basically it's literally hand sanitizer. We just, you know, Army, we like fancy names. So we don't just call things hand sanitizer. No, that's so boring. So we decided to call it Pure Drops, and it was a group effort. That's how we actually name our products. We discuss it as a group. Our head of strategy, Fasayo, who actually put this together. Shout out to Fasayo, because she's literally like, you know, a key part of Army, as we all know. And Fasayo kind of came up with a couple of names, and we all brainstormed and got to this name. So just to let you know, we come up with everything together. It's not just me. A lot of the things I actually don't even plan. So just to let you know that we're really a team and everything. So this is Pure Drops, our hand sanitizing gel. So it's made from aloe vera, glycerin, vitamin E, and alcohol. It actually has 89% alcohol inside, because there's no point you having a hand sanitizer that doesn't kill all the bacteria on your hands. So it was very important to us that our hand sanitizer had a high alcohol percentage to ensure that you're kept safe. So we all know that hand sanitizer is really key right now. We all need it. We can't leave home without it and everything. And so basically this is how you use Pure Drops. You just squeeze onto your hand, rub together, and let it dry. So you make sure that all of your hands are covered, and then you just let it air dry. The key is to make sure that it air dries. You don't want to don't put it on your hands and then get a towel or a tissue. No, it's not soap. It needs to dry to get rid of the bacteria and everything. So if you have any questions about Pure Drops, or you want to know a bit more about it, please drop us a question in either the chat room or the Q&A. Evelyn is on hand to answer any question you have. And we can also answer some questions live as well. So if you let us know what you want to know, we can answer them. And then also, just to let you know, because you joined Temple Talks, we're actually going to give you 10% off our whole site today. So we'll give you the discount code a little later, because we want you to stay online. So we're not going to give you the discount code right now, because we want you to stay online. But just sit tight. The discount code is coming. We're going to obviously, and it's not just the 10%, you know, we're going to have some games, we're going to have prizes. We've actually planned with the Resi that, you know, after her talk as well, somebody is actually going to get something, a service from her business for free. It's a gift from Army and Mine County, because we actually really care about you and we want you to experience new things. So thanks so much for joining. We're really happy to have you on with us. As I said, relax. It's really chilled. If I could be in bed right now with my laptop, I would, but I wasn't sure how that would look, so I didn't do that. But yeah, so I will really just answer a couple more questions. If anyone has any, you can just let us know if you want us to answer some questions live and everything. So which of your products get rid of white or blackheads? So Eunice, please, can you send a direct message to Evelyn, Army Customer Care? She's online to send you all the things, and she'll actually you can just send her, when you're writing the message in the chat, where it says to all panelists, click on to Evelyn Customer Care. She'll answer that question for you, because she needs to know about your skin type and, like, you know, if you have any other concerns that she can help with. So that actually leads me into the next section. So it's very, very important that when we meet you guys virtually, we understand you fully before we are able to give a proper recommendation on what to use. So we have something that we call a skin type guide. It's not anything that you wouldn't have heard of before. Everybody kind of falls into buckets of skin. You either have normal skin, oily skin, combination, dry, a combination of the two, sensitive skin, and all that. So it's very important that you know your skin type before you use any product. A lot of the questions that we get are, my friend uses Onyx Polish and I want to use Onyx Polish too. You and your friend, unless you are twins and identical, came from the same egg, you probably don't have the same skin type. That's just the honest truth. So it's really, really important. And apparently even twins can actually have different skin types. So it basically, nobody has the same skin type, and you might not have the same skin type as someone. And therefore it's really important to know your skin type so that you're not using products that are wrong for your skin. So I'm going to share my screen and show you our skin type guide. It's actually on our website. So I actually want to go directly from the website to the skin type guide so that I can show you. One second, please. Okay, so share screen. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you can see the website, right, on the screen. Evelyn, can you just let me know if you can see the website on your screen?
Yes, I can.
So if you go onto advice, where I am, and then you click on skin guides, just click onto that. Couple of seconds, it will load up. Hope you guys like our new website, by the way. If you have any questions about our new site, please can you let us know? We'd be happy to know a bit about it. So this is our skin type quiz with a skin type guide at the end of it. So basically we want to ask you a few questions to find out your skin type. So basically the first thing you do is to wash your face and leave it bare for an hour. And then basically you will observe your skin and follow the chart below. So the first thing is that, do you notice your pores? So a lot of people are like, what are pores? Pores are, sometimes, well, the thing is that if you have large pores, you will know what pores are. So they're like very, very small circles, very small openings all over your face. And it's kind of like, it might even look like holes, very, 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 very small holes. Some people have larger pores, some people have smaller pores. So the question is, do you notice your pores? If you don't notice your pores, the answer is yes. No, the answer is no, sorry. If you do notice your pores, the answer is yes. So let's act like we notice our pores, right? So the next question is, there shine anywhere? So basically, like, are you one of those people that you don't even need to put anything on your face? You don't even need to touch your face. All you see is like oil on your face without putting on anything. When you wake up in the morning, there's oil on your face. If you go downstairs, there's oil on your face. If you brush your teeth, you see oil on your face. And then there's two answers to this. It might not be all over your face. It might be on your forehead, your nose, and your chin. So you answer each one, and then basically you get down to whether your face, does it feel red and itchy? And the people that say yes to that, that means you have some kind of sensitive skin. But if you're saying no, and you just have shine and you notice your pores, you probably have oily or combination skin. So if you said no to the pores question, then you'd want to then find out if your skin is dry. So if it is, then you would probably have dry skin. If it's not, then you just have probably normal skin. If it's red and itchy, you have sensitive skin. If it's dry, red and itchy, then you have dry and sensitive skin. So then if you scroll a bit further down, we've actually listed out which products of ours work for the different skin concerns. So if you have acne and blackheads, you can use these. If you have dark spots and hyperpigmentation, you can use that, and so forth. And then to take it a bit further, once you now know your skin type, you can, when you click onto any of these products that we've listed here on the product page, it will say whether you have oily, whether it's suitable for oily skin or it's not, or it's suitable for sensitive skin or it's not. So that's also important for you to know. So yeah, that's really all I wanted to share on the skin type guide, because I'm sure a lot of people do know their skin type, but I will also leave a link on the chat room so that everybody can is able to access this. So I've stopped sharing my screen now. This is the link. Share it now. There we go. So that's the skin type guide and everything, so that you can have a look and all. So I hope that was helpful. And yeah, so Tosin Olawoye, you said struggling to hear you. You can't hear me clearly. Uh-oh, I'm very sorry, guys. I've put the link to the skin type guide. So if you do need to review it, you can have a look. But basically, I was just talking through the skin type guide and the link that I've shared. Sorry that about the volume. I will definitely project and speak a bit louder and everything. So a Biome, yes, now you can actually know your skin type guide by using this guide and everything. And then also, as I mentioned, Evelyn, customer care, you can send her a message. She can talk you through the skin type guide and also the products that are suitable for your skin type. So she can always let you know that and everything. So now we'll just go into a short Q&A. If you have anything that you want us to answer, more general questions, if you have things that are specific to your skin, please send a direct message to Evelyn Customer Care. She's one of the panelists and she'll answer immediately. Okay, awesome. Looks like a lot of people are happy about the discount code. Yes, we all love freebies. Somebody said, how long after applying should we moisturize? Okay, after using Pure Drops, right? So with Pure Drops is not so drying. So I put it on my hands and my hands literally aren't dry at all. But when you then want to use moisturizer, just make sure your hands are dry. So just maybe like, I would give it maybe a minute or 2 minutes and then you can moisturize your hands with a butter and oil and moisturizer, absolutely anything at all. Salma said, yeah, exactly. Your product names are really unique. Thank you. We put a lot of thought into them. We don't just name things because we feel like we actually think about why we're naming things and everything. So thank you so much. Olamide, you love Army Essentials, amazing team. Obsessed with, yes, thank you. Thank you so much for your lovely comments. It's really nice to have everybody on. If you just joined, my name is Ora, I'm from Army Essentials, I'm the founder, and I have Evelyn and Ella, they're both from the Army team on, and also Orezi, who's the founder of Mind County, who will be talking a little later today. So thank you so much everyone for joining. It's amazing to have you all on. And yes, there will be freebies. Yes, there will be a discount code, but you have to stay on to find them. It will not be for free. So we do want you guys to stay engaged and everything. So thanks a lot for coming online and for joining. So now I will pretty much hand over to Ella, who is, as I mentioned before, part of the Army Essentials team. She is in the operations team. She's an operations officer at Army Essentials, and she's going to be giving a talk on beauty and self-confidence. So Ella, over to you.
Hi, my name is Emanuela, like Ora said. Thank you so much, Ora. So let's go straight into what I have for today. I'll be talking about being confident in your skin. So a lot of us would always see confidence to be maybe being narcissistic, being prideful, being arrogant, but that's not the case. The real meaning, the true meaning of confidence is just simply believing in something, believing in an art, believing in a project, believing in yourself, believing in your skin. And there are times when, you know, we kind of, maybe, I don't know if it happens to you guys, but there's sometimes when people wake up and they're not feeling as 100. They probably feel like, oh my God, life has done this to me. Oh my God, I'm not as beautiful as this person. Oh my God, I don't have all the clothes in the world. Oh my God, I'm not rich yet. I'm not this, I'm not that. And this is because the society has kind of built a standard that we all have to meet up with. I don't know if anybody feels that way. So the standards would include, oh, at 25, you have to be married. Oh, at 30, you have to be wealthy, else, you know, you've not been doing anything with your life. Standards will also include, oh, you know, you're not as pretty if you're not light-skinned, or there's someone could come up to you and say, oh, you know what, if you're above a size 8, then you shouldn't be seen outside. You should wear a particular type of color. You should be like this. You should, do this or do that. But I have good news for somebody out there today. The truth of the matter is, these standards that have been set are not fact. We cannot say that they are scientifically, they've been scientifically tested and they are tried and true. And this is now the formula to beauty. There is no real formula to beauty. So now the next thing is, if we want to be confident, we first have to be comfortable with whatever it is. You cannot say, oh, I'm going to be, confident about my skin, and then just walk out and you're meeting people, and then when people start talking about it, it kind of weighs you down. You first have to sit yourself down, believe in what you have already, and say, look, this is my face, this is what it is, and I'm going to walk out. I'm going to go out that way, regardless of what people think. Because guess what? We can never really do anything about the skin, right? So, as I was saying about standards, there's no true fact to, beauty. You can't, yes, I know that they will go like, oh, if you're a size 6 model, or if you have if you're an 8, then yes, you're like a proper lady, you're the true definition of beauty. And I've kind of asked myself some things after I've also been in some conversations. For instance, many years ago, I remember being in some type of conversation, and I remember saying a particular actress was so pretty. I'm like, she's so pretty, her skin is popping, it's so clear, it's so this, it's so that. And then somebody, a hater, like we all call them, the person goes, it's because she's light skinned now. If she was dark skinned, and I'm like, no, but you cannot make that argument though, because God crafted this person to be light skinned so that the beauty will come out. Let's stop with the whole, if you're not light skinned, you're not attractive, or if you're not dark skinned, you're not the true definition of beauty and stuff like that. We cannot craft anybody. So we should stop with the mindset of, judgments and standards, if I can put it that way. So how do we become confident in our skin? I believe that, first of all, gratitude is what can take you anywhere. Gratitude can take you places. I remember being with someone one time, and there was this thing of, oh, she had just finished the laser treatment. She was still having acne, and it was terrible. It kept popping up by the months. Every month there was a new bump somewhere. It was terrible, right? And then she called me one day and goes, hey, someone has this, she just found out that somebody has this skin disorder. They cannot feel anything. And I'm like, like, really? So even if we feel like, oh my God, my skin is so dark, oh my God, my skin is so oily, oh my goodness, I'm always having pimples, my skin, eczema, this, that, we have to be grateful that we have a skin that still feels. We have a skin that sweats, we perspire, we don't need any extra, thing for our skin to function normally. That is the gratitude I'm talking about. Secondly, we have to accept it. There is nothing you can do about it. You have to accept that you have been put in this skin. Yes, I know somebody is going to say, oh, but there's bleaching cream, but there's this, but there's that. That is actually on to you. I'm not here to judge anyone, but that is actually your decision to make. But if you're going to love your skin, you're first going to accept what it is. And you can start by knowing that you were crafted. So a scripture that worked for me, because I also had a skin disorder, but look at my skin popping everywhere, popping. So I also had a skin disorder. So it wasn't as terrible, but some years back, I had this thing where I couldn't use the regular cosmetics. I tried different ranges, different types of cosmetics, and it was terrible. It kept. I was having this thing called hyperpigmia or something like that, and in fact, the doctor was like, "Oh, it's nothing to worry about." Because I went to a doctor. "Oh, it's nothing to worry about. It's just, let's say it was hyperpigmia." He called it really long name, but let's say it's hyperpigmia. So he calls the name, and I'm like, "Doctor, to you it's hyper whatever, but to me this is like eczema right here." I couldn't go out. I couldn't. Yes, hyperpigmentation. Thank you so much, Grace. So I couldn't go out. I couldn't see people. I felt very shy, very ashamed. I think it was my lowest moment. A lot was going on with me, and 90% was my skin because I wasn't confident. I wasn't comfortable about it. And in fact, I, I shut everyone out because I thought it wasn't just on the face, it was behind, it was at my back as well. And yeah, someone will say, yeah, you can use your clothes to cover it, but now, when you now want to go and buy something off the street and somebody now says, hello, auntie, what happened to your back right here? And then you're like, it's really embarrassing. So it was embarrassing for me as well. And then that kind of threw me off. I caught myself off people until I came across a scripture. And for those of you who know it, that's good for you. But if you don't know it, you can just put it as a quote somewhere and use it daily. So I came across a scripture. It's Psalms 139 or so. And it says something about, thank you, oh God, because you have crafted me in a wonderful way. You have crafted me to be, beautiful. And I know this is your handwork. Thank you. So I started saying that every morning, affirming it to myself. And I was also very weary of friends, and I won't say friends, but I was weary of other people's opinions. I was now shutting people out, not because I wanted to, be a snob or be high and mighty or whatever, but I started shutting people who especially had a negative opinion about what was going on with me. Some people also don't have filter, and to be honest, it's not their fault. So you kind of see somebody and the person says, your face is bad, or now wow, or and you're like, okay, and let's say you and the person try a product. Let's say you try an army product, and the person's skin is popping, and your skin isn't. They're like, did we start this product together? Why is your own like this now? Wow, and the person fails to realize that we have different skin types. Your skin probably heals faster than mine. Your skin probably responds faster than my skin. Or maybe the skin, the product doesn't work for that particular thing, but they're very quick to go like, it worked for me. If it doesn't work for you, then you need Jesus in your life. And then that kind of made me feel bad. So I stopped listening to people. I was weary of such people, and I kept them far away. If you were not helping my mental wellness, if you were not helping my mental health, I'm not seeing you. I'm not talking with you. And that was how I was able to survive. But first, I had to accept that this thing was here, and I had to sort it out. Third point is start looking for how to work on it. So when this thing was happening to me, I wasn't just sitting down saying, this thing is here, or I'm just going to let it stay on my face like that. So after all, that's how God made us, and just how do I put it? Maybe just wallowing in shame, in sadness, in sorrow. What I started doing was I started searching for brands. I was so desperate. I joined I joined groups that spoke about eczema, whatever the doctor was calling it. That's the doctor's, language. But I started looking for solutions to what it was. And then the doctor says, oh no, you just have to stay off products with this and that. He mentioned alcohol, parabens, and fragrance. And I'm like, where can I find all of these things that will work for me? And I started with some brands, and that was great. Then I started with Arami. I did Arami for a while. The products that have no fragrance or anything, just the plain products, and my skin is all glowing. So my thing is, the first step is to be grateful. Be grateful about having a skin that works. Secondly, you need to accept what it is. It's on your skin, it's on your skin. You have scars, you have stretch marks, you have acne that never seems to go, regardless of what you've tried. You need to sit yourself down, speak about it with yourself, feel beautiful about it. I know it can be mentally draining, like people will be staring at you wherever you go or whatever. Sometimes just try and think of it that it might not be that bad. People are probably staring at you because they're thinking of their own thing, And I will also advise that in the space of acceptance, in the space of accepting whatever is, whatever you call a flaw, I think that you should also find a way to complement what is going on in your life. So you probably have eczema right now, or your skin, you're always having acne or pimples and whatnot. Then make sure that you dress really well so that when you step into a place, people are looking at your outfit, not your face. So you feel like, oh, you have scars on your skin and whatnot. Look for styles that will cover those, look for clothing that will, until you're able to find a solution, look for clothing that would cover up all those scars. And step in with confidence. Know that, look, like, I know that I have these things, but I'm the only one that can see it. I accept these things. And the third thing is to look for a solution. How can I treat this? Please don't just sit and say, oh, it will go in its own time. And please, that you are self-confidence, that we're preaching confidence in your skin doesn't mean you shouldn't look for a solution. Please, it doesn't mean you shouldn't look for a solution. There are so many brands out there, and I can recommend first-hand experience. Arami Essentials worked for me, not because I work here, not because I know the brand or whatever, but Arami Essentials worked for me. So my own thing is, look for a brand that works for you. Look for a solution to the thing you call a flaw on your skin, and everything will be okay. But please start loving yourself, because nobody in this world can love you like yourself. Nobody can protect you like you can protect yourself. I think that is all I have. I hope that I was able to touch somebody out there and help somebody out there. Over to you, Ore.
Wow. That's all I have to say. So should we go on now? Joking. But wow, Ella, amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Do you know how I feel right now? You know when you've known someone for a while and then you hear them in their element and you're like, what? Like, imagine I speak to Ella every single day, and I have done for the last almost 6 months, and I didn't even have all of that inside of her. I'm sure her colleagues who are watching, I'm sure even Evelyn is like, huh? Who is this? Like, Ella, that was amazing. And just to recap on the amazing things that you said, investing in your skin, loving your skin, being grateful for your skin. Can you imagine touching your skin and not feeling this? Like, can you just imagine that you cannot feel Like, we have to be grateful even for the really small things, and reaffirming positive scriptures to ourselves, understanding and believing that we were fearfully and wonderfully made. It's so crucial and critical. Like, at Arami, like Ella has mentioned, we're not just concerned about whether your skin looks good or not. We want people to feel good from inside, because even if you have bad skin, if you have good skin rather, it doesn't matter all the good skin that you have. It doesn't matter all the products you own. It doesn't matter if what's inside doesn't feel good. Well, people can actually tell. You can have the best skin in the world, but if your confidence is not even there, then, and I think another important thing that Ella said was that we shouldn't lay so much emphasis on the way we look and the way our skin is, because, like, for me, for instance, I had eczema up until I was 6 years old, very bad eczema over all of my body. And I'm sure that if I still had such bad eczema now, I might not necessarily have the same kind of confidence or as I have as now, but maybe I would have been able to build my confidence in a different way. And I feel that even if you have very bad acne or you have a bad skin condition, it really doesn't matter. I think that we have never been given more than we can handle, more than we can bear. And that just means that God has designed you to get through whatever you're going through in a deeper way, and he wants to bring more out of you. Like, we're way stronger than we actually realize. I think that's so important. And yes, Ella, this was amazing. If you've just joined us in the Ella's talk, I'm sure you're wondering, I thought that I was just joining Arami's talk. Why am I being preached to? Anyway, we had a really good time. And Ella, thank you. That was absolutely amazing. I'm sure people are really happy. And just to let you know, Ella mentioned she suffered from eczema, she suffered from hyperpigmentation, and look at her now. I mean, I'm not trying to say that it's just Arami, but if you say it's Arami, take his. You're like, yeah, thank you so much, Ella. This was amazing. So thank you again. So any questions for Ella or for any of the panelists? We'll be more than happy to talk about it. And somebody actually said, Ella, what is your routine? Oh, okay.
Okay. So, and this is just what I do, right? So, because I have a very sensitive skin and it's super duper dry, and I'm grateful first, and that's the first thing on the routine. Firstly, I'm grateful. Secondly, I try to steam my face every once in a while, say once in a month, nothing too serious. Just boil water, put it in a bucket, put lavender oil or something that works for you, and put your skin over the bucket, cover it with a towel, and the steam, kiss your face literally. And then after that, I exfoliate, right? I wash face, then I exfoliate, so that, I mean, the pores are now open, so I kind of wash and then exfoliate. After exfoliating with the glow scrub, the next thing I do is just walk around, because it's, if you've ever had the glow scrub, if you've ever used the glow scrub, you see that it's oily. So I just put it on my face, walk around for a while, play with everyone, just allow it, just relax, think of everything I want to do, everything I want to achieve, And then after that, I wash off. When I wash off, I don't wash off with soap, because that is my own thing. I don't wash off with soap. I allow the oil to remain on my skin even after I scrubbed. And then when I'm done, I put the ivory butter. I just love to soak, like, fill it, pack it on my skin. Like, I am not ashamed. I just put the ivory butter. I use ivory butter unscented. I put that on my skin and just leave it to relax. At night, I take a shower and I use the glow oil every night. It's a ritual. Unscented, I use it. It's a ritual. So
And her skin doesn't, you can't, the thing is with skin, you can't lie about skin is there or it's a story. But but just to reemphasize, as Ella has said, it doesn't matter what your skin looks like. We need to be more confident about our skin. And just a quick recap, she said, firstly, be grateful for your skin. Secondly, accept your skin just the way it is. And thirdly, find healthy solutions to your skin ailments. So thank you again, Ella. This has been amazing.
You.
She will definitely be back at the next Temple Talks. There's no doubt about it. In fact, she's going to be the host, so that's what it means. But Ella, thank you, and thank you to our attendees. We're loving all your questions. We're loving the snaps as we're talking. It's very encouraging and everything. So please continue interacting with us. If you've just joined or you joined in the middle, thank you so much for coming to Temple Talks. This is our virtual retreat. We're just hanging out, lying back, relaxing. Let us know any questions in the Q&A or the chat room. You can send a direct message to Evelyn, Army Customer Care, for any skin type, any skin concern solutions. She's happy to give you a consultation right now, free of charge. Let her know and everything. So I will just get a few more questions in. So somebody said, can ivory butter be used on your face? Okay, so this is actually a good question, because someone like, and this is what I was saying about skin types. Somebody like Ella has dry skin. So her skin loves ivory butter because shea butter loves dry skin, or dry skin loves shea butter, right? But if you have very oily skin, I wouldn't necessarily recommend that you use ivory butter on your skin, because your skin. And the thing is that if you have oily skin, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't use anything on your skin to moisturize. You do need to moisturize your skin and lock in moisture. However, you need to be careful about the things that you use, because something like ivory butter can be a bit heavy and can actually clog your pores. So that can actually lead to having even more breakouts, which is counterproductive. So instead of using ivory butter, go for like a glow oil, because glow oil is way lighter. It's very, very it's not greasy. So immediately that you put it into your skin, it just absorbs it, and that's the end. So if you have oily skin, for instance, or combination, it's just 1 to 2 drops of glow oil and you're good to go. So that's really the question about ivory butter. And then I think I saw something else. When should we be expecting a face cream? Very soon. So this would even be a good time to let guys know about some of the products we're working on at the moment. So definitely we're working on sunscreen. We're working on more exfoliating products. We're working on things to help with acne. We're working on, I'm trying not to say too much, because I also don't want to be held too tight by some of these things, because they're work in progress and everything. And us, we don't give you anything that's substandard. So we're going to work on it properly. So we're working on something to help with dark spots and hyperpigmentation. We're working on stuff to do with acne sunscreen. We're working on, a number of things. You guys just hold tight. By the end of this 2020, you guys think that you already love Army. People will be asking me why you have Army in your bed. Like, why you sleep with the products? Because you love them so much. But on a more serious note, we hear you loud and clear. You need so many new things, and we want to literally be there for all your concerns. So we're not just thinking about how can we bring out another ivory butter, or how can we bring out another oil or another scrub. We're saying to ourselves, you, our customers, are our priority. So we're saying to ourselves that what are our customers' concerns? What do they need? Not what do we as Army want to give you. We want to know what you need. So even if you have any other, if I've not mentioned anything that you really need, please send us a Q&A, because a question or a comment in the chat room, or the Q&A section, because we want to know. So all of the products that we're waiting for, they're all based on customers asking us for them. So we don't just make products because we want to make them. We make them because you need them and you are asking us for them. So that's the only reason why we're going to make things for you. So Evelyn, hi Evelyn, I know you're busy with all the customers, but we know Evelyn wants to give you some answers to the top 5 questions we get at Army Essentials. So over to you, Evelyn.
Okay, just to confirm, you can hear me now?
Yes, we can. Thank you.
Okay, so I would be giving 5 most asked questions by our customers. The first one, my boss already answered, is do you sell sunscreen? No, we do not for now, but as she said, yes, we are working towards that this year. It's going to be out soon. We don't have a specific date yet, but just have in mind that it's going to be out very, very soon. And if, for people asking which sunscreen can I recommend, can you recommend to me or something? We don't recommend other brands, but you can actually check online for best reviews. You can check a pharmacy or a beauty store for now because Arami sunscreen will be out soon. So the next question is, will your products darken my skin? No, our products do not darken. Oils and butters in general, all oils and butters in general, not just Arami products, can darken your skin if you do have too much contact with the sun. So we recommend that if you're going to have too much contact with the sun, it's either you use a sunscreen or use the oils and butters in the evenings alone. Then there is no sun, no rays of sun, so you have nothing to fear. You will definitely not get dark if you use them in the evenings alone. Or if you're going to use them during the day, use them use your sunscreen during the day too. And I also have a question attached to this. Says, do I need sunscreen if I'm always indoors? Yes, because some of our customers do come and say, oh, I'm getting dark, but I don't go out. I'm always inside the house. You do need sunscreen if you're always indoors. Very important. In fact, it is important that you use sunscreen every 2 hours on your skin, even though you're indoors or you're outside, because of the ultraviolet A rays, that's the UVA rays. When it like when you have a window in your house and the sun penetrates through, the rays of the sun penetrates through your glass, it can affect your skin, and that can cause skin cancer. It can cause it can increase your hyperpigmentation. It can also increase the darkness in your spots. And so some people would say, oh, my spots are not clearing up, this, that. It's because you don't use sunscreen. We recommend that everybody uses sunscreen, even inside the house. And we recommend a sunscreen that contains at least SPF 30, because SPF 30 and above should be enough to block the rays of the sun from your skin. And please don't forget to apply every 2 hours. Then the next question we have is, are your products for all skin tones? Yes, our products are for all skin tones, whether you're fair, white, black, whatever color it is you have, our products are for you. We don't recommend a special product for light people. We don't recommend a special product for dark people. The glow oil can be used on a light-skinned person, yes. And we only recommend based on your skin type. So if you know your skin type and you're sure of your skin type, we would recommend products to you, just like our customers are always asking. Whenever we send them our skin type guide or chart, I always go for that to ask again, do you have a sensitive skin? Just to be sure, so that we can know what we are recommending. That is why I always try to ask extra if you have a sensitive skin, even though it is already in our chart, but it's important to be sure of your skin type so that we don't recommend the wrong products and so that your skin doesn't react to whatever it is we recommend. Then the next question we have here is, can the onyx polish or the onyx light be used for the hair? Yes. Our soaps, the onyx polish and the onyx light, can be used for the hair. There are black soaps. The onyx polish, we do not recommend that one for sensitive skin types, but we recommend our onyx light for sensitive skin types. Onyx light unscented, that's the one without the lemon extract in it. Yeah, we recommend that for sensitive skin types. And then we also recommend that if you're using our soaps on your hair, black soaps in general can dry your skin out, your hair out. So you have to moisturize your hair very well after using the soap. Both your hair or your skin, you have to moisturize. That's why we always recommend moisturizer and then soap. So after using the soap, it's very important that you moisturize your hair very well, so it doesn't break your hair or dry your hair out too much. So you just have to moisturize your hair very well after using the Onyx polish or the Onyx Light. So yes, they can be used on the hair. The next question we have is, can your products be used by pregnant women or kids, babies? Yes, our products can be used by pregnant women, definitely. But we recommend that you consult your doctor, because pregnant women, I mean, it's very possible that their skin type has changed during the period of their pregnancy. So whatever it is we recommend to you doesn't affect you. We need you to consult your doctor first. And then if you're fine, we can always recommend. I personally like to recommend unscented products for pregnant women. I don't know why, but I just like to, because most of them are always like, I don't know, my skin has changed during this period. I don't even know which one I am anymore. And I'm like, okay, just get the piece set or get this one unscented. And so that is how I like to recommend for pregnant women. And then for babies too, that's kids. We don't recommend some of our products for kids, but we recommend the Glow Oil unscented. We recommend our cocoa oil. We recommend our ivory butter unscented for kids too. So if you have kids, say from the age of 0 to 18, you should be safe to use either the Glow Oil unscented, Onyx Light, no, sorry, not Onyx Light, Glow Oil, cocoa oil, or ivory butter. We don't recommend our soaps for kids. We don't recommend them for kids at all. So if you use either of them, you should be sure that your children's skin are going to be very, very safe. There's no issue at all. And they are not written as unscented on the website. They are written as just Glow Oil, ivory butter. We don't use unscented because, I mean, it's just, there's no scent in them. But whenever we're recommending, we always like to say Glow Oil unscented, because we know we have 2 types of Glow Oil on the website. So you would see the one with Glow Oil Sweet Oud, and the other one just says Glow Oil. So that's the one we are referring to whenever we say unscented. So that's all I have for today, but I have lots of questions already, so I'll be responding to them. Please continue sending them in, and we will keep responding. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Evelyn. So Evelyn absolutely enjoys answering your messages, and please give her time. Please bear with her. Evelyn has a lot of messages to answer, and even when you're DMing us and you're calling us and WhatsApping us, please just be patient with us, because Evelyn works really hard, and she's doing her best to respond and everything. And so please be patient with us. I'll just say that. But thank you, Evelyn. A couple of things just to highlight also from what she said. Our products cannot darken your skin. In fact, let me put it like this. Shea butter cannot darken your skin. Coconut oil cannot darken your skin. Shea oil cannot darken your skin. Yes, I'm sure you're like, that's not true. I used it one time and I got darker. So think of it like, and this is what Evelyn and I were even talking about this morning when we were trying to explain it to a customer. Think about when you fry an egg. Before you put oil on a pan, but there is heat, your egg would not fry as quickly as when you put oil in the pan, right? So it's not, imagine the oil being shea butter and the heat being the sun. It's not the oil that is making your egg cook, because if there's no heat, your egg wouldn't cook. It would just sit in the oil. But once you apply heat, it's going to cook way faster because it has oil on it. So let's try and just understand that misconception a little bit more. Like, these products can't really darken your skin. And, as our amazing panelist mentioned earlier, Ella, you let us try and love our skin and be grateful for it. It really doesn't matter your skin tone. Black is beautiful, white is beautiful, whatever is beautiful. Like, we're all beautiful as we are. And it really doesn't matter about our skin tones. It really doesn't. So, let's try and be more concerned about having healthy skin rather than lighter skin or darker skin. It just doesn't matter. Let's just be happy in the skin that God has given us. That's really, really important. And then even for kids and pregnant women, I mean, for pregnant women, we recommend all our products. Our products have no ingredients that are unsafe for pregnant women. However, because every pregnant person is not the same, we do recommend, as with anything, that you speak to your doctor before you use or change products. It's just important because maybe you have a particular issue in your pregnancy that needs particular help and particular advice. So it's really important that you speak to your doctor. And then for children, I mean, we have customers that use black soap on their kids and everything, and their kids are fine with it, doesn't dry out their skin. But for us, we believe that the skin of a child is still developing. It's still young, it's still growing, it's still forming, it doesn't have a personality. And, you know, you have to be aware with skin illnesses in young people, so in children. So for instance, I mentioned earlier, I had eczema when I was young, but that disappeared after about 6 years. And so children's skin are still adapting and changing. So you don't want to use anything that is too harsh, that might change the barrier of your child's skin before it's even formed. And then you end up having a child with eczema, with very dry skin for absolutely no reason. They weren't born with it, but because of what you've used, they end up having drier skin than they need to. So that's why we recommend not using things like that on your children. We are working on a gentler range of products.
Yeah.
That will be suitable for very, 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 very sensitive skin and for babies, because we understand that there are some people that do have very sensitive skin and we do need to cater for them. Like, Arami is for all. It's not just for one person. It's not just for a particular skin type. Arami is for all. It's for everybody. So as we get bigger and as we grow, and by the grace of God, we're going for gold. So we're going to ensure that we cover everybody, ensure that everybody is covered and has all that they need to thrive. So thank you again, Evelyn. Thank you so much for answering all the questions that you have and for your amazing knowledge. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Awesome. So what is next, guys? I have a feeling that it is something a bit exciting that maybe a lot of people online are waiting for, and that is our games. So yes, if you're joining us within this time, this is Arami's Temple Talks. This is our virtual retreat, our first ever virtual retreat. It's amazing to have you guys on with us. I'm Ore from the Arami Essentials team. We have Orezi Malaka from Mine County, who's going to be giving us a talk in a couple of minutes. And we also have Evelyn, who is the head of our customer care team. We also had Ella, who seems to have dropped off, unfortunately, but I'm sure she'll be back very soon. And basically, it's time to just have fun. It's time to, look, I know you guys are waiting for freebies. I know you're waiting for games. They're here. So let's pretty much get into it. So the rules are basically that you have to, okay, so I don't know if you guys can see at the bottom of your screen, there is a feature that says raise hand. Can everyone see it? Just send a message in the chat if you can see the feature that says raise hand. Can everyone see it? Okay, great. You can see it. Awesome. So basically, okay, you guys can see it. I understand. Thank you. So basically, what we're going to do is, and we have somebody that's actually monitoring this. Okay, the person who's raised their hand, please unraise it. So the first person to raise their hand when we ask a question, please don't raise your hand yet, because some people have raised their hands. So the first person to raise their hand when we ask a question will be asked for the answer. If they don't have the answer, we're gonna restart, and then you have to start raising your hand all over again. So are you guys ready? Let us go. Please don't raise your hand if you don't have the answer. You'll be disrupting people from answering the question. So everyone, look, we're gonna have fun. Okay, people are actually saying, oh yeah, okay, no problem. We're ready, don't worry. Okay, so first question. Yes, fastest fingers. Yes, that's really what it is. The first question. And I'm literally watching. What Arami product has the longest name? Ooh, that was close. But the first person I saw was Olua Pelumi Kale Jaye. So Olua Pelumi, I'm going to allow you to talk and you're going to let me know the answer. And if it's wrong, we're going to start again. Okay, so, okay, Olua Pelumi, you are allowed to talk right now. You can unmute.
I don't really like the liquid because of
Sorry?
the kid is a lifestyle.
No, that's not the wrong answer. Okay, so that wasn't the right answer. So can everybody, okay, I'm gonna lower everyone's hands automatically. Okay, everybody please lower your hands. The prizes are gone. Joking, they're not gone. But what I mean, okay, so when I say raise your hands, please go forward. And also, sorry, I'm gonna call somebody out right now because she's actually Fisayo Johnson and Irene, who are part of the Army Essentials team. You are not allowed to participate, okay? So please, can you give other people a chance? So, and yes, Orelua, you are not also allowed to participate. Thank you. So, okay, please raise your hands if you know the answer. Okay, Jessica Imuzai, you are the first person. Hi, Jessica.
Hi.
Hi.
Ivory butter, rose and vanilla.
Yay! She won. Go Jessica, go Jessica, go Jessica. Thank you, Jessica. Okay, please.
Thank you.
Can you send a direct message to Evelyn with your email address, your name, your delivery details, and we're gonna send you something next week. Well done, Jessica.
Thank you.
Awesome. Don't worry, guys. Don't be sad. There are many more questions ahead. Okay, second question. How many of our products have olive oil in them? Don't raise your hands yet. I've not said raise your hands yet. Please. Thank you.
Are they going to list the products too?
No. Yes, you could. Okay. No, do you know what? It will take too long. So you'll just say the number. So, no, Ebube, I'm going to have to ask you to lower your hands. Thank you. Okay. If you know the answer, raise your hand. Fumilola Aliu. Hi, Fumilola.
Hi.
Hi. What's the answer?
Yes, 5 products.
No, it's not. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. And if you know the answer, please raise your hand. Tolu Odujobi. Hi, Tolu.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. So 3 products.
No. Sorry. Okay, we're going to do it one last time, and because we can't stay on a question forever, unfortunately. Please raise your hand if you know the answer. Faye Disu, you are the first person. Hi, Faye.
That name sounds very familiar.
The name sounds familiar.
Yes, it does.
I think on our DMs.
Yes. Yeah. I do buy all the time.
Yes. So do you have the answer?
I think it's 7 products.
No, sorry. Thank you. Okay, so the answer is actually 12 products. Yes, we have 12 products that have olive oil. Onyx Light Lemon, Onyx Polish, Glow Scrub, all the ivory butters, and Lumi Butter and Lumi Butter Sweet Oud. So unfortunately, nobody won that, but we have 1, 2, 3 more questions. Okay, on to the third question. Which of these Arami products should you never leave to dry on your skin? Please raise your hand if you have the answer. Rebecca O. Hi, Rebecca.
Yeah, onyx polish.
Yay! Well done, Rebecca. You won.
Thank you.
And you have won onyx polish because you answered that correctly. Oh, just to say, Jessica, you won ivory butter rose and vanilla. Like you get the. So thank you. Thank you so much, Rebecca O. Please send a private message to Evelyn Customer Care. She'll sort you out with your prize. Thank you for coming and joining.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Question 4. Which of these Arami products was launched in June? Is it Pure Drops, Essentials Pouch, Onyx Light, or Jute Glove? I'm lowering all hands. I did not ask anybody to raise their hand. Please lower your hands. Thank you. Please lower your hands. Thanks. Okay. If you know the answer, please raise your hand. Mojoyola Balogun. Hi, Mojoyola.
Hi.
Hi.
What's the answer, please?
Pure drop.
No, that's not the answer. Sorry. Please lower your hands, everyone. Thank you. So the question again is, which of these Arami products was launched in June? Is it 1, Pure Drops, 2, Essentials Pouch, 3, Onyx Light, or 4, Jute Glove? Okay, Ebube Onyi Rioja, you will. Hi, Ebube. Hello.
Hi, Yore and
Hi.
sanitizer.
No, it actually wasn't. Sorry. Okay, please lower your hands, everyone. We're going to have one more chance, so I will read the question again. So as soon as I finish reading the question, not before, please just raise your hand. Which of these Arami products was launched in June? Was it number 1, Pure Drops, number 2, Essentials Pouch, number 3, Onyx Light, or number 4, Jute Glove? Okay, so Moshore Oluwaseun. Hi, Moshore. Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I was gonna say it's the jute glove.
Yes, it is. You won.
Yay!
You win the jute glove and also Onyx Light, 100 milliliters. So well done. I hope
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
Okay, last question, guys. If you haven't won anything yet, this is your last chance. And please.
Mercy said, I think my raise hand feature is broke.
Mercy is not allowed to join. Okay. Look, Army team members, you guys are being you're not allowed to take part. Thank you. Okay, final question. Please raise your hand at the end. If you raise it before I finish the question, I won't even look at your name. So please just raise your hand when I finish talking. How many products? This is the last question. How many products are in the Genesis set? Is it 4, 6, 5, or 7? Faye Disu. Hi, Faye.
Hi, Ore. Ore, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, for Genesis set, it's 4.
It's not. Sorry. Okay, please lower your hands, everyone. We're going to start that again. How many products are in the Genesis set? Is it 4, 6, 5, or 7? Okay, it's Seju Ikomi. 1 second. It's Seju Ikomi. Trying to find your name. Okay, here we go. Oh, sorry, wrong person. 1 second, please. It's Seju Ikomi. Hello.
Hi. 5 products.
Yay!
Yes! Oh
Well done. Okay, awesome. So you actually win the Genesis set. So
Yay! Thank you.
Message she'll send you the products. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you to everyone that joined. Nobody is a loser. We're all winners here. So well done to everybody that joined. Okay, so as I said, please don't leave yet because we still have Orezi from Mine County, and there's also a discount code. Even if you didn't win anything, you can still get some discounted army. Who doesn't love free? And this is only for the people that are in this webinar. So you will get the discount code at the end. So right now, while we're all still in high spirits and we're happy, I would like to introduce our final speaker for the day. This is Orezi Malaka. She's the founder of Mine County, and she's going to be talking to us today about mental health, why that matters, and your mind. All things the mind, that's Orezi and her specialty. So please, let's give a warm welcome to Orezi. Orezi, over to you. You're muted.
Thank you, Aura. Hello, everyone. So I'm going to start with showing some slides. Ella spoke a lot about things I want to speak about. So thank you so much, Ella, for your talk. It was amazing. So I'm going to share my screen now. Okay. I think it says host disabled attendee screen sharing.
Orezi, you can try now.
Okay, yes, I'm doing that now. Thank you. For some reason. All right, sorry, give me a second. For some reason, my slides aren't coming up, so I'll just talk through them. So we're talking about self-esteem today. We're talking about self-esteem. And according to Rosenberg, he's a psychologist and one of the pioneers in this domain. He states that self-esteem refers to an individual's overall positive evaluation of self. The second definition of self-esteem is given by Alder and Stewart in 2004. And self-esteem is related to a personal belief about skills, abilities, and social relationships. Self-esteem refers to a person's overall sense of his or her value or worth. It can be considered a sort of measure of how much a person values, approves, appreciates, prizes, or likes him or herself. In simple terms, self-esteem has to do with how much you appreciate and like yourself. So it's how much you rate yourself, really. There are factors believed to influence our self-esteem. One, personality. So some people are more maybe confident than others. Genetics. People say it's hereditary, where maybe some families are more confident than others. Age, life experience, health, the reaction of others, social circumstances, and thoughts. So I'll just go into some of them in a little bit of details. So life experiences. Some people, maybe when they're little, they're really confident about their skin and everything about themselves. Maybe certain life events happened and it changed their outlook on how they look at themselves. It could be bullying, it could be someone comments on their skin and it just changes the way they look at themselves and how they rate themselves. So also reaction of others, social circumstances, a life change. maybe you're good at school, good at academics, and all of a sudden you're not so great at it anymore. Maybe you're facing a hard, valley in life. So social circumstance or thoughts you have in your head too can affect your self-esteem. So there are self-esteem killers, and one is perfectionism. Always wanting things to be perfect, always nothing's ever enough. You keep working till, you can't stop working, you just keep going. Another one is dwelling in the past that negatively affects you. So if something bad has happened to you in the past, staying there and dwelling on it and not like looking for a way to come out of it is a way to kill your self-esteem. Not knowing when to say no. So I feel like all of us know where we are meant to be true to ourselves. We need to know what aligns with who we are and what doesn't. So a way to kill your self-esteem is to keep on saying yes to everything, even if you don't agree to it. Negative self-talk. So how do you speak to yourself? You are always listening to how you speak to yourself. What's in your mind? How are you talking to yourself? What are you thinking about? Those things, if you always say negative things to yourself, then you will kill your self-esteem. Comparison, so always looking at someone else's lane. What are they doing? This person's business is better than mine. This person is better at school than I am. Their skin is glowing more than mine. Comparison. That's another way. And people pleasing, which is almost like not knowing when to say no, saying yes to everybody, not staying true to yourself, and not having the boundaries. So there are some boosters for self-esteem. And number one thing I'll tell you is be you. I feel being yourself is the best thing ever. Embracing all parts of you, the good, the bad, the ugly, because the good because you love it, the bad because you're working on it, the ugly because someday it's going to get better. You have to be self-aware. Be self-aware. It's better for you to know more about yourself or have people around you that can tell you about yourself than maybe a stranger just telling you something that you should know about yourself. So when someone says, "Oh, you're beautiful," you should already be like, "Yeah, thank you," for like in your head, be like, "Yeah, I know already." Be self-aware. Be self-aware of your weaknesses too, so people can use that against you. So you can say, "Oh, okay, yes, I know that I feel in that area often, but I have time to work on myself." Nurture your strengths. When you find out strengths, it's not to say, "Oh, I'm good at that," and leave it. Do more to make yourself stronger in that area. Keep on feeding your mind nutrients that will strengthen, those strengths, like make them better. Helping others. I feel for any issue we face in life, every time we take ourselves out of our situation and look at someone else and look for how we can make that person's life better, it makes us feel better about ourselves. We feel more accomplished in this time. Then another thing you need to do is see failure and mistakes as part of your growth process. Failure is inevitable. It will happen. You make mistakes as you take risks in life, but see it as part of your growth process. Another thing is to silence your inner critic. We have a voice in our head always telling us, "Oh, you're not good enough, you're not enough, you're not good at this, you're taking too much time in doing this task, look at other people, look at what they're doing." You need to learn to speak the opposite of what that voice is saying. You have to silence that inner critic. And self-compassion is another way to silence your inner critic. You have to be more patient with yourself. Allow yourself to grow. Allow yourself to make mistakes. Just embrace all parts of yourself. And the last one that I would say is, in this section is affirmations. Affirmations, we talk about that. Ella spoke about that. We're going to really dig into that. Celebrate all your wins. Surround yourself with supporters. Address your past. Process it, own it, and move forward. Accept compliments. I feel like we all have to learn how to accept compliments. Don't be awkward. When someone says, "Oh, you look beautiful," say thank you. Don't say, "Oh, your shirt is nice," or "That button is nice." Don't be awkward. Just accept it. Just know that, they're affirming something that you should already know about yourself. Practice gratitude. Be grateful. Be grateful for all you have. Don't keep looking at what you don't have, but be grateful for every single thing you do have. So now the last thing we're going to talk about is affirmations, and we're going to do an exercise. I wish the slides were showing. I will try again later. But an affirmation exercise to affirm yourself, I feel first it starts with having a list of negative things you already feel about yourself. So if you say something like, I am a failure, what are you going to come up with as a self-accepting alternative to that? What are you going to say that counters that negative word you said about yourself? So I have here is, I'm a failure. That's the negative word I'm saying to myself. The self-accepting alternative to that is, failure is inevitable and a necessary part of the process of growth, and I am growing. So when I'm saying this to myself, I am now giving myself a chance to grow and saying that, okay, my life doesn't stop here. I may have failed at this task, but I cannot own and label myself a failure. That is not who I am. I'm distinguishing between an event and saying, I am not that event. This is part of my story. One of my favorite affirmations for myself, anytime I feel lost or I feel like, oh, maybe I'm not good enough, I always tell myself, I embrace this part of my story. I embrace my story. I embrace my life story, the ups and downs. I embrace all of it. So this is where you will come in. I would like us to make a list of affirmations for ourselves. You can pick 3 things that you constantly, give yourself hard times about, where you always say these negative things to yourself. What are you going to come up with to counter those words you've spoken over yourself? So make your list of affirmations to tackle the negative things you believe about yourself. When you do this, it actually helps your self-esteem. If you don't feel beautiful, imagine saying, I am beautiful in front of the mirror every single day. Trust me, you will wake up one day and be like, wow, I'm beautiful. It seems so cliche and so cheesy, but I feel like why we feel horrible about ourselves is because we meditate and, think on negative things. So if I think on positive things, beautiful things, then I will become that and I will believe that I am that. So that's it for me, and we'll go over to the task of the day with Arami.
Thank you so much, Orezi. This was absolutely amazing. So thank you very much for doing this. Some of the really, really nice things I said were, when you talked about how to boost your self-esteem, so embracing all parts of you, being self-aware. I particularly like silence your inner critic, because sometimes I find that I'm so in my head. So I'll want to say something to someone, and in my head, I can hear something saying, that's stupid, or they don't even care about what you're saying. Like, why are you saying that? And you don't realize how much those things actually play on your self-esteem and your ability to be bold about what you're saying. So like I've realized that when I'm more bold about the things that I want to say, I find that the other person is like, oh wow, I've never thought about it like that, or that's exactly what I was thinking too. And I'm just like, what is that voice? So I really, really like the points that you mentioned, and we've I don't know about you guys, but I've written them all down because I need them, because they're actually daily things that we need to meditate on. So yes, should we get into the exercise? So how should we work this out?
Okay. So now I gave everyone this affirmation exercise, and I'll just give you more tips so people have more of a chance to win. To make affirmation, so this is an affirmation exercise. I'm going to say one thing, and I would like to hear the best affirmation for that thing I'm complaining about myself. So
guys, remember, you have the chat room open. So Orezi's going to say something critical, and you're going to come back with the best affirmation to that thing that you can ever think of. And basically, there's going to be a winner to this. So, and the winner wins something from Arami and Mine County. So no pressure.
No pressure. So I'll just give you tips so you get this right. So I'm going to choose the negative thoughts, and make the affirmation short and make it sweet. Make it something that I would love to say to myself, or you would love to say to yourself. Start it with I like, start it with I or my. Don't say I will be. Say I am, things like that. My, like it's present tense. So it has to be present tense and it's a positive statement only because that's what's going to counter negativity. So what I'm going to say is, I hate my body. That's the negative word. So I'm looking for an affirmation for that. I hate my body.
So guys, send us a comment on what your affirmation is. Okay, I love my body. I'm proud of my body. I am beautifully made. I love my body so much. My body is perfect anymore. My body is beautiful. I love my body and I don't care what anyone thinks. I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. And my body is unique. I'm a living expression of perfection. Wow. I am beautiful. I seek nourishing ways to take care of my body and I love it more. I'm created in the image of God. I'm perfectly made. I'm gorgeous. I am my body and my body is me. My body is glorious. I am beauty. I am an embodiment of love. I am unique. My body is a temple. My body is perfect. Wow, there's loads here. Yeah. Or is can you see them as well?
I can see them. I'm looking. There was one that really hits me.
Yeah. I think I know the one that you're going to say.
Looking for it.
Is it I am a living expression of perfection?
I think it was something like that. I think that one hit me.
I am beauty. I am an embodiment of love. I am unique. I am perfect and beautiful with my size and really unique because of who I am. When I look at myself in the mirror, I just agree that I was created in God's image. I am a queen. My body is a temple. I love my body. I accept my body for what it is. I respect it and I treat it with love. Ooh, I am a work of art, a masterpiece. I am wonderfully made and I am wonderfully and beautifully created. I embody royalty. Wow. Wow. Orezi, it's you that's
I'm overwhelmed. But I feel this is sweet. I'm a work of art, a masterpiece. Like I can imagine saying that to myself. It's short and sweet. I feel like that is
awesome.
That's what Mercy Lekemo. Yes.
So Mercy Lekemo, we just want to let you know that you have won the affirmation challenge. Your affirmation is beautiful. It's simple. It's straight to the point. And like Orezi, I agree. I can imagine saying that to myself every morning. So yeah, you'll win something from Arami and Mine County. So please send your details to Evelyn Customer Care in a private message, and we'll send you something. So thank you so much. Orezi, is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. This was amazing. And one thing that's actually come to my mind while we were talking and while you were giving your presentation is that affirmations are clearly where we need to focus on. Affirmations are something that we should try and, really embody and bring to light every single day. And we're definitely going to look into that. So thank you so much, Orezi. This was amazing. And we wish you all the best always. So this has been fabulous. I couldn't have imagined it going any better. And I guess it is a good time to give you all our discount code, which is going to last just for today because this is a virtual event. So it's basically like the event is right now and it's active now and it expires at midnight. It's a 10% off discount on our whole site. Any product that you decide you want to buy, the discount code, I have now put it into the chat. And also, if you can please complete the survey that you get at the, you'll get an email with the survey once this webinar is done. So if you can please complete the survey so that we can make sure that we put in all your suggestions into the next one. Let us know how often you want us to have these. Let us know when you want to hear from us next. Let us know what you liked, what you didn't like. Just let us know everything. You guys have been amazing. As I said, we couldn't have done this without you. Thank you to all our panelists. Thank you to Orezi. Thank you to Ella. Thank you to Evelyn. Thank you so much for joining Arami Essentials Temple Talks. This has been beautiful. I hope you guys all feel good after this. And sorry, I put the wrong code into the chat. In fact, you have to fill in the survey to get the right code. That's the thing. So look out for your survey in your email. You'll get an automated survey email at the end of this webinar, and the discount code is at the end of the survey. So please disregard the discount code I just put in. It's actually wrong. You need to fill in the survey to get the discount code. So please do that ASAP and you'll get your discount codes. But thank you for joining. This has been amazing. Have an amazing rest of your Saturday and amazing rest of your weekend. We love you so much. You make our lives brilliant. So thank you so much. Bye. Bye. Oh, God.